a point whereby I have to really justify. Why do I have to justify myself every time?
Yeah.
Every single day and every single time. Till now, this minute, Kyle, I have to justify that I can do something.
Strong Dads wants to thank Quality Auto Mart and Service for being a proud sponsor of the Strong Dads podcast. Started in 1985 and going strong for all these years. Recently, Quality Auto Mart has transitioned from owners of Mark and Nancy Repke to longtime employee Fred and Lorraine Venus. For all your automotive needs and golf cart needs, check out Quality Auto Mart, located across from Indian Lakes on Highway 46 outside of Batesville, Indiana.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Strong Dads Doing Real Life. I am still in Africa. Still excited to be here. I know you guys, I brought you along for the ride through all this and let you know I was going to be here. I am super excited to have a good friend of mine. We just got to know each other this week. Jose here. Super grateful for his friendship and just for him being a part of our AFM team. And so I thought it'd be really cool just to talk to him because I think Jose's got a story that needs to be told. And he is humble and willing to come on and talk about it. So I wanted to take advantage of that. So I guess first and foremost, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you, brother. Truly appreciate.
Yes. So yeah, I want to give you an opportunity to share your story. And what you do and why you do it.
Right.
And so I'm going to give you the mic, and I'm just going to let you run with it. So tell all of our strong dads out there who you are, what you're all about, and share your story with us because I'm intrigued. I haven't heard it either, so I'm excited.
All righty. Thanks, Kyle. I truly appreciate you.
Yep.
I remember we met just a week ago.
We did.
And I received you in the airport among how many people? 34 or 32?
Yeah, it was 34 of us, yeah.
34 guys. And we had we sat in the same chair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was a tour guide for about
yep.
25 minutes.
Yep.
All tired and all, but I hope I did my best.
You did. It was fantastic.
Yeah, my name is Jose Ngunjiri. I know it's a tongue twister. I'm a father of a 12-year-old boy. I'm actually a single father. And I live in East Africa in a country called Kenya. Yes, I'm a firefighter and I'm a fire safety advocate working with Africa Fire Mission. Yep.
And you spent the whole week doing a lot of that, the fire prevention and community outreach, and it's been really cool to kind of see you in your element.
Well, my main job is usually to just replicate and to multiply and to get other firefighters get involved in preventing fires rather than fighting fires. Here in Africa, especially where I serve in Mathare, you can Google it up. It's actually the second largest slum in Africa, and Mathare gets fires. About 5 years ago, used to get fires about 2 times in a week.
Wow.
When I mean 2 times in a week, it just doesn't mean a single story house.
Right.
Like, for example, your normal house that you live, maybe if, I don't know how the measurements in America. For us, we just say 50.
Well, don't worry about the Americans. You tell us what the measurements are. We'll have to Google it. It's going to be our job to Google it. So.
We usually say 50 by 100. So 50 by 100, you might find maybe like 300 people or 200 people live there.
Yeah.
And it's really like a village.
Yep.
You know? And when a single fire happens, we're talking about 1,500 people getting displaced. Now, that is huge. So in a 10 by 10 house, you find one family living in a 10 by 10 house of about 10 people. It's unimaginable. So just imagine like the place you store your shoes, your shoe storage, or maybe your pantry.
Yeah.
That's you saw it by yourself. That's actually somebody living there. That's like a house, a homestead of about 8 people.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been doing, and I've been training guys at the symposium. In my class that I was the team lead, I had 5 instructors, and I was the team lead. We taught 20 guys of community fire prevention, so that they can go out there in their community outside Nairobi to go and replicate what we do using the community health education chair. We call it chair. You can check it out on Google. Replication to do what we just what I do.
Yeah.
So you may ask, from 5 years to now, what has been the improvement? The improvement is more like instead of having 2 fires in a week, it has reduced to about maybe 2 fires in a month.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big change.
It is.
And before, what used to happen when firefighters show up, they used to be thrown rocks at. You saw by yourself, there are actually grills. I don't know if you got a chance to take a photo. There are grills around the fire engine.
And we'll post it on this show. There'll be a picture as Jose is explaining, so you guys can see what I got to see and what you experienced.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's more like how the Fargo cars are for transporting money. See how they are usually fortified? We fortify them not just for beauty, but it's real deal. Guys throw rocks at us.
Yeah.
We're never celebrated as firefighters. In fact, we are hated on. We are ridiculed. We are not appreciated. But usually what I usually say, we're not so privileged in Africa that we can have a 991 number. We usually have a 6-digit number, and to make it worse, it's different in each and every county. We have 48 counties in Kenya. So just imagine the south coast in Kenya has a different number. The northern part of Kenya has a different number. The central bit has a different number. It's crazy. So I usually ask them, who has the fire brigade number? And then pin drop silence. Nobody has. So why do you beat the firefighters? How do they know that your house is on fire, Kyle? So do you throw rocks at me? So the conversation starts. And by the end of it, they go like, we'll be safety advocates that people don't throw rocks, but they will become helpers. So for us, I usually go like, how shall you help? When the firefighters come, number one, they do not need your help. Stay away. Do you know why? You know how heavy those delivery hoses are? Those delivery lines, they're heavy. And if I just ask the pump operator to add just 3 more bars or 2 more bars, I need to be placed well. I need to have training. These guys have 0 training. So if they come to help me, guess what? They're thrown up. Now I have to handle them in terms of them being injured or something.
Right.
And so those are the few things that we usually have conversations them with. And we train the community champions in the community. Those are awesome people. When the fire truck comes, how do they need to help us? They need to keep the crowd away. Keep the crowd away. And if they feel the crowd is agitated, the noisiest person is the one that we tell, hey, for example, Kyle, you're the noisiest. We go like, bro, come and give us a hand. Guess what? We've reduced the noise. You will just be there for like 4 minutes, exhausted to the core, all wet. You don't have PPE. And of course, we'll not let you go inside the fire. We'll just put you in the middle, and maybe you enjoy some fanfare. Of course, not going internal. Well, it is unsafe, but also what we do, we just want you to wear you out, and then you just get out and go like you become part of the guys to control the crowd.
Right.
It's our own unique way in Africa to deal with the crowds. We're not so privileged. Because I remember when the founder of AFM came through in Africa 11 years ago, he just saw 2 fire trucks, and guess what? They were not fully operational.
Right.
Not so well. And 2 fire trucks serving a population of about 5 million people. It's madness.
In the States, we as firefighters, those numbers don't compute in our brain.
Yes.
They just don't.
Yes. Yeah. It reminds me of the verse in the Bible, 2 can take 1,000 to flight. So I think our governor was like, I think these two will take 5 million to flight.
Yeah.
But anyway, other than that, it's been a great journey, and it's been in all the chaos, there's still peace. There are people who we still can be able to teach them, and they can be able to accept us. And for me, as a fire safety advocate, I can say I'm privileged to actually, I know this can be interesting. Have I said this before? I've been privileged. I think this is the first time in my 43 years to say this. Interesting. I'm privileged to actually have bands, because about 43 years ago, I went through an ordeal. My mom and dad were a young couple, just starting their life. I'm the last born of 6 siblings.
Okay.
I'm the 6th born. Yeah. They usually say the last born is the stubborn. I am yet to know that. Maybe I am. It's just that they don't tell me. But at least I make my room and my bed. Yeah. So 43 years ago, my mom and dad were living in a small house. And definition of a small house, I don't know. Maybe a 1 room. Yeah. Maybe the bedroom that you stay. That's everything that we had.
Right.
Yeah, and that's where my 6th sibling was staying, and my house help, and my dad and mom. So my dad and mom got to employ a nanny. I don't know, you call them nannies, the guys who come and take care of babysit.
Oh yeah,
clean.
Yep, nannies.
Yes,
yep.
Yeah. So housekeepers. So she was a sleeping nanny, and I had an older sibling, a girl, my sister, who was 4 years older than me.
Okay.
So her duty was to go about 1 kilometer away to collect my sister, and bring her home over lunch hour, because us kids don't go to school until evening, like the older kids.
Okay.
Yeah, they just go like 3-4 hours, and then they come home for food and they sleep. Me, the smaller one, her duty was to take me to my mom's grocery shop.
Okay.
She was selling greens, tomatoes.
So she was working.
Yes, she was working.
Yeah.
And but the instructions were clear that, hey, take us to the batteries now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. We can continue?
Oh,
sorry about that. So
technology.
So the instructions were clear. Before you take the baby to school, before you go collect the baby to school, take my son and bring my son to me, and then on your way back to the house, come collect my baby. But over lunch hour, man, it was really busy. Yeah, we're living in a place called Isili. Could you please Google East Leigh, something like that. Yeah, you'll find, you can just pick up. It's British. Yeah, so we're living in Isli, and it's busy, like crazily busy. So she decided, instead of me taking this baby to the grocery shop, let me run. Let me take a public transport to the kindergarten. By the time I come back, all will be well. So I usually teach that you stand by your pan. Every time when you're cooking, Kyle, stand by your pan. I think I need to put that in my report so that I can say I trained one person, Kyle.
I like it. Stand by your pan.
Stand by your pan. No Googling, no podcast, no nothing. No you said you're not on TikTok. No TikTok, no nothing. Okay. So she left she left the pan, something boiling. That time we were using kerosene stoves. She left it there and ran to pick up my sister. On coming back, she could see some flames coming from a window near the house that she was working with. So she was like, hey, that looks like a place that I used to live. I mean, that I work. That's like our house. When she got closer, she was like, wait, that smoke is actually coming from our house. Wow. Oh my God, no kidding. Wow. She left my sister, started running, ran inside. She found some men trying to open with different padlocks and keys. She was like, no, I don't even have time to open. So she broke the door. And as soon as she broke the door, she crawled in the smoke and went and picked me up from where she had placed me.
Wow.
Now, Kyle, the most interesting bit is that I don't know if you call it a double decker or a bunker bed.
A bunk bed, yeah.
Bunk bed?
Mm-hmm.
The one that you have lower and
up, yep.
We call it a decker bed.
Okay.
Yeah, quite interesting. bunk bed. Okay. So the bunk bed, she used to place me at the lower bunk bed.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, she put me on the upper bunk bed. How that happened, I think it's the Holy Spirit. The lower bunk bed, all of it, capiche, gone.
Really?
Burnt.
Wow.
So it started because of the smoke, because smoke is fuel. It came on top of the mattress on the upper bunk bed. Started crawling now towards me. By the time it got to me, the flames, this is just actually the new flames and the smoke, and it just like 20 or 30 seconds. By the way, you remember, I'm just 4 months old. Guys, I'm not 4 years, I'm 4 months old. That's just the nick of time she came and grabbed me. So this side that you see, that is on the left side, that is burnt, that's actually the place that the fire or the smoke was flowing on me. So I lost my limbs, my fingers. So I remained, this is actually, it's actually like just, this. Okay. This is this thumb.
Yep.
And this
index.
Is this index. So it was, it had to be like grafted and shaped, you know. This skin was really burnt at the front here. So I was grafted from the thigh. It was put here. I also have a scar on my stomach. Yeah. That scar was because this skin that is up here rejected. My own skin rejected.
That was the original was from your thigh there?
It couldn't blend with this upper skin. The doctor could not tell how can your own skin reject you? It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to accept it.
Right.
Yeah, from anywhere. Yeah. So, as he was, this is my mom telling me, as he was doing his research, he said that, wait a minute, there's a right temperature that is needed for this skin to accept. So he said, the right temperature is actually in between the stomach, the skin and the stomach. So he had to cut the skin on top of the stomach because it's a little bit warm. And he had to create like a pocket, like this. So he created a pocket, like the jacket pocket. Okay. This kid is 4 months old. So my mom and my auntie had to take turns. Because if I sleep, they sleep. If I wake up, they wake up.
Because you're 4 months old.
I'm 4 months old. So they really had to struggle. My mom stayed in hospital for 9 good months.
Wow.
Yeah.
With you.
Every day.
Wow.
Yeah. So even the other kids kind of felt my mom wasn't there, you know. It was really hard. My dad had to work half day But the employer was so merciful, was paying him full day. And he was like, you know what, bro? That's our contribution to you, that you're working for us. You know what? You're working half day. And literally, my dad, actually, I would say, he wasn't really in his full element. So literally, he wasn't working. But, you know, just for employment's sake, just come to work, say hi, do some typing and go home, and you've worked.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was more like instead of him saying too much at home, he would change the environment. You know, he would feel that his job is not going to be replaced and things like that. So it was really hard for my dad. It was really hard for my mom. And later on, I grew up, went to school. It wasn't an easy time for me as I grew up as a boy. In school, it was, you know, kids say as it is. Yeah, there's a show that says kids say as it is. They really don't have breaks.
No filters.
No filter. If they don't like you, the more they'll tell you, bro.
I have a 10 and an 8-year-old, and I know that to be 100% true, Jose.
Yep, and it's really, really an interesting time. So in school, there's one kid who just, I think, had his dad or her dad. I can't remember the gender. Her dad used to play golf. So she just came straight up at me and was like, Jose, why does your hand look like a golf stick? I was like, that's actually the first time I remember that, wait, what has really happened to me? I think there's something different. So the journey for getting to know me started asking my mom, what really happened? Because my siblings don't want to tell me. I mean, come on, I'm living with them, so they're normal. When I came from hospital, they were happy. I can't remember so much. But they were happy their brother is still alive and my mom is back to them, you know. Mom, don't leave us again. No, I didn't leave you. I was in hospital with your kid brother. He was leaving us. He was about to die. One thing I didn't tell you, Kyle, is that when I was being rushed to the hospital because of the smoke and everything else, from my throat to my anus, everything else had already crashed. We're talking about all organs.
Wow.
Yeah, lungs, kidney, everything just shut off. I didn't get to go to the ICU. I was just at the emergency unit being resuscitated, trying to be revived, trying to save my life. Those guys didn't give up on me.
Wow.
Yeah, and my mom didn't give up on me. Neither did my dad. And my mom just said her prayers like, God, you know what? If this kid comes back, I'm going to dedicate him to you. And I've been wondering why I get out of the faith and I'm coming back. I get out of the faith and I come back until I give back. Until I give up. I was like, you know what? I'll be part of Christ.
Right.
I can't get separated. It's already sold out. Mommy sold me. It's okay. So, and it's for the better. I'm not regretting. And it's the best decision that my mom has ever made because my angels always fight for me. I think the most busiest people are my angels. Yeah, I'm so sorry to them, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got this thermos, right?
Yes. This is a thermos.
Talk about that because
sorry.
I think it's really cool because you wanted to make sure this is in here. So
yes.
I want to give you an opportunity to tell us what the heck this is.
Absolutely. Thanks for I had even forgotten about it but you know what? Anytime I travel, this has to be part of it. Yeah. In fact, I usually get scared what if my luggage gets lost? My thermos will get lost.
Right.
I never care about my clothes, but this is actually my life. I think I need to get insurance for it. This is my gold treasure. It's the only, and it came to me. You remember what I was telling you about my mom the journey started. And when I was 18, one day I came to the house and I saw this on top of the table. And my mom was seated just like you, and the door was there. Like, hi, Mom. And then I went to my bedroom. I was like, Mom, what's that ugly looking thermos on the table? Like, Jose, have a seat. I was like, okay, what's up? My mom was straight up and I could feel her emotion. And she was like, Jose, you know what? I dedicated you to God. I'm like, okay. You know what? You see this thermos that is on top of the table? That thermos and yourself are the only things that remained in that house. Everything else, including the stove, melted. Wow. Now I'm a firefighter. I can imagine how much heat that was. Wow.
Yeah.
And my mom said she's going to keep this food flask. It's actually a food flask that was feeding me for the 4 months. Yes, food flask. Okay. And she bought it some few months, the way you buy baby stuff before the baby arrives. You buy a baby cot. Everybody's excited to go photo shoot. My mom only bought this with some, I had, this was the only thing with some hand-me-over, hand-me-down clothes from my 5 siblings. So it's unique because, as you notice, the handle is burnt. And that's actually my left hand that's burnt. Yeah. And you notice it is the head is actually burnt on one side. Yeah. This other side is okay. Yeah. It's actually a representation of me. This side is clean and this side is burnt. You know. And then inside, that's why I was shaking it, is broken pieces. And that represents me, the broken pieces in my life. Wow. Yeah. I've been trying, I've been broken, guys have been insulting me, heartbreaks, you know, asking, Kyle, it wasn't easy for me even to ask a girl out. Yeah. Because I'll be judged. You know, girls wouldn't, just as the escapades of boys would go like, hey, you know what, I took that girl out and you know what, hey, she gave me some goodies, you know. So I never got those because girls thought that every part of my body is burnt. Yeah. Until God gave me a gift. Yeah. That gift was a gift of my son. And that's proof to you, Kyle, and you, the viewer, that everything that I have is working, right?
My man.
It's functioning.
Oh, it's so good.
So it looks funny, but it can be funny right now, but it was a really big deal. It was really a point whereby I have to really justify. Why do I have to justify myself every time? Yeah. Every single day and every single time. Till now, this minute, Kyle, I have to justify that I can do something. My workplace, I was working previously for Samsung as a telephone service engineer, mobile phones. Fixing phones, warranted phones, warranted. Like the money you paid for, it just breaks, you come, I fix it. And I was in a certain region called Mombasa in Kenya. That whole region I was given to service Samsung mobile phones. But before I got that, not this job, that job, the previous job I was working for Nokia, that was in the way in 2000. That Indian boss asked me one question. So how are you going to fix the phone? And you only have one hand. I was like, you know what? Let this interview stop here. How am I going to fix phones? Really? Let's strike a deal. Give me 10 phones. If I fix all the 10 phones, Mr. Patel, you're gonna give me this job. If I fix 9 phones, kick my ass. Tell me to go. I've wasted your time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a deal?
Mm-hmm.
And then he went like, shake my hand. Deal. Are you sure? Deal. Give me the coat. So I went to the workshop, fixed the nine phones. The 10th phone, man. Oh shit. I don't know what happens to the end. It's difficult.
Right.
Oh, I sweat my butt out, man. It was crazy. But just God had mercy on me. I would say. God had mercy on me. Just grace. I just looked up. I was like, God, you know what? I need this job. I don't know what to touch for this one to get fixed. But the deal was that 10 phones, I get the
10.
job. The time I was giving up is the time that God showed up. I fixed it. Because Mr. Patel said, here's my, in fact, he wrote some crazy numbers, like, bet, here's my extension. I think it was 1002 or something, I can't remember. So I called him 002. Hello? Yeah, this is Jose. Jose? Oh, who Jose? Oh, the guy who you're interviewing. Oh, I had forgotten about you. You're still here?
My job.
Yeah. Sir, I fixed all the phones. I need you to come to the workshop. What? Are you kidding me? So he came so fast and it was like all the Nokia phones all on top. And guess what, by the way, Kyle?
What's that?
This is a miracle. The previous night, somebody brought me that phone. I'd never opened that kind of phone. I'd never seen that phone from Nokia. It was really a big problem that Nokia was facing at that point. And God was actually training me that night. I wanted to go sleep, but I'm like trying to locate where the screws were. Little did I know the next day, I'm going to get all the 10 phones.
Yeah.
And I got all the 10 phones and I fixed all the 10 phones. And that's how I got my job. And I was working there for about 10 years. And that company was sold out. It merged with Samsung and some other 5 years now in Mombasa. Yeah, so I got I'm going back and forth. I hope I'm not mixing people up.
No, man, Jose, like your story, which is why I wanted to record. It needs to be told.
Okay.
Right. You have a story that although maybe I myself can't relate to some of the details that you're talking. Right. But one thing that I have picked up on this week is we get to serve. Right, we're serving the same God, and we get to serve the same man.
Amen.
Right.
Right.
And it's been cool to work alongside of you. And I've learned from your culture and from you what that service looks like, what an open hand to shake someone's hand and just be inviting.
Yes.
Those are some of the things I've learned from your culture.
Yeah.
And I think it just speaks to who you are, the makeup of who you are, right?
Right.
And no one, I would hope, no one would want you to apologize for that, right?
Okay.
For who you are,
Okay.
and for the mess ups that you have, right? We're all flawed human beings.
We are.
Which is what Strong Dads is all about. It's not about being perfect.
Nope.
It's about having the ability to humble yourself and say, I screwed up. Right, but I'm going to get better, and I'm going to try and make the changes that I need to, and then more than anything, I'm going to bring God along for that journey. Right.
Exactly, and actually, I like the point that you say we're not perfect. I know I'm not perfect, and that these pieces that you see broken here is a proof to me, and that's why I carry this always for a reminder that if my head starts getting bigger because of my successes or the opportunities that God has opened for me, I always see this thermos. And I've screwed up. I told you I'm a single father. And I must say it's me who screwed up because I think because of the trauma I've gone through life. I didn't know how to make up. I didn't know I knew what to say. Sorry, Kyle. But then to walk through that apology, I never got to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kept hurting this woman so bad, not physically, like hitting, or I've never hit her. However, what I came to realize is I maybe have hit her inside, you know, and just by her carrying my son for 9 months, that surely is a gift.
Yeah.
You know, that's healing for me. Every day I see my son, I see him grow, and I'm like, you know what? I will strive, I'll do whatever it takes. Even though the baby doesn't have father and mom, I'll be proud and say I'm a single father. I'll be proud, and I usually tell him, I will always be there for you. I'll always stand by you. And it's okay to cry, even though I wasn't able to cry, even though I wasn't able to show my emotion, even though I wasn't able to express myself how I feel. I always tell my son, hey, tell me what you're feeling. You know, express. I can feel your voice. I can feel your voice stammering. What's up, son? Tell me. I know sometimes my voice is intimidating, but I'm sorry. What you need to know is that I'll never hit you without no reason. Yeah. For us in Africa, we usually spank kids. In America, you don't, right?
Well,
you tell them to go to the naughty corner. Our naughty corner is remove your pants and get on the table.
Hey, I like it. I'm not gonna sit here and I've spanked my girls before.
So I left my son on the table, coffee table. I'm sorry for anybody who I offend on this.
Don't be sorry. I told you don't apologize.
Yeah, and
don't apologize.
And I just give 2 sweet ones. And if he touches his bam, that doesn't count.
If he blocks you.
Yeah, so I advise him, son, this is the right place to touch. Touch the table and hold it tight. Hands on deck, brother.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And you see, the Bible clearly says to us men that if you do, what are mothers supposed to do? Give direction or give instructions? And then fathers are supposed to give direction. Father's role is hard. Do you know what? That is the true north.
Yeah.
It's not the mother. Watch it. When you talk, when your wife talks, you said this is for fathers, right?
Oh, yeah.
When your wife talks, she talks nurturing. Baby, you're going to hurt yourself. But then when you say, Brian, stop that! Just imagine that. Brian goes like, Daddy said it. But mommy has repeated 7,392 times. It's like, oh, whatever.
Right.
Mom's going to do nothing.
Yeah.
But you just raised your voice, and that's it.
And we talk all the time on the show that the influence and the impact that having both of those, the nurturing side, but also the firm discipline side, right?
Yes.
And how those two kids need that, right? They need both of those.
They need it.
They really do. But to your point, you know, I'm a big advocate of our dads being aggressive in not being, you know, overbearing, but just be aggressive. Don't be passive. Don't just let stuff just pass you by, right?
Yeah.
Like we're in the game with our kids.
In the game.
And being in the game is getting dirty. And when your kids mess up, you have to discipline. And when you mess up, you have to be humble and say, son, sorry. I messed up. Right?
Yes. In fact, for me, most of the time I mess up. I tell him, you know what, boy, I promised you that I'm going to create time for you this weekend. And I failed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's go out and make up. It's not that I have money.
Right.
Makeup doesn't mean always going to the mall and let's talk.
Yeah.
I love walking. You don't love walking, but hey, you love food on the roadside. Let's go grab some food and let's enjoy. Tell me how your day has been. And let's talk. I'll give you my man stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll give me your boy stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and we shall enjoy. And
Yeah.
by the time we go home, we're all happy. And I make it up on myself to create time for my son. Tell him where I'm at every time. Like now, I'm here in for a week.
Yeah.
I tell him, son, I'm busy, but then you know what, son, I'm here to provide. I'm serving some people. I might not be able to call you as often. Right now, he's with the mom. I'm not going to call you as often because I get tired. But I promise, when the week ends, I'm going to be with you, and we're gonna have some fun together. Yeah, I'm gonna create time with you, and we're gonna do boy stuff together. He loves boy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I can't wait.
Yeah. So good.
So for me, my son has given me the gift of fatherhood. My son has given me the gift of responsibility, the gift of renewing my life again. My son is not ashamed of me.
Yeah.
He holds my hand. He shows me by his actions that I'm okay. Even though his friends say that your father is burnt, he's like, you know what? Accident happened. I wouldn't want my father to be like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's my dad. He's the coolest guy I've ever had. You don't know how cool this guy is. A cool dad. And he writes the other time he wrote me an SMS on my phone. I bawled in my room. He just in the hotel room. I couldn't believe it. He just told me, Dad, I miss you and I love you. Oh, poof.
Yep.
I never had those words in a long time. Yeah, so yeah, we broke up with the mom because of my being aggressive, and I couldn't understand how she's talking, and she couldn't understand what I do. I was so independent. I was doing things on my own. I couldn't open up until one day it's like, you know what? I don't think we can do this. Yeah, because if I'm coming in and you're here seated and you're feeling insecure around me, I'd rather not be here. Yeah. You're sleeping in one bed and you're saying you're insecure.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to. Fathers are protectors, right? Just imagine you go hug your daughter and then she runs away. Mommy!
Right.
How it will break your heart.
Yeah.
That's how I said it. So I was like, you know what? I'll leave. So I left. It's been the most hurtful thing till now. Yeah, because I'm coming from a point whereby the world not really has rejected me, doesn't understand me. I have to explain every single bit about what I do. Now here comes, I have a family less than 4 months or 5 months. 4 months? In fact, even I'm exaggerating. It's about 2 months. Started fighting. I've never had a point whereby I can say, though I see guys say we are 20 years in marriage. I can say I think I was like in 2 months or something. Oh my God, I'm a mess. But God has really restored me. Really. That's where the point whereby I'm humble and I realize that I have mistakes, and in my next relationship, how better can I be? How best can I improve?
Yeah.
How best can I raise my son? Not for him to raise up and hate his mom. Because I usually tell him, your mom is right. Yeah, don't mess. And you know what? If your mom calls me and says that you messed up, I'm going to add more spanks on you. I don't care if I'm together with her or not. I do not want an indisciplined kid in my life. Yeah.
Man, so good, Jose. I'm grateful for your vulnerability to share with our dads, to express, your life and where you're at now. Like I said, it has truly been an honor to serve with you and alongside of you, this past week. Hopefully, we've been talking on our team, seeing the long-term effects of what we get to do.
Absolutely.
And it's been pretty cool and something that's kind of been sticking with me through this week, just doing some reading, and something that I read I think is really cool and very applicable to what we're doing with African Fire Mission. It's that if you want to do something fast, you do it by yourself.
Yeah.
But if you want to do something far, you do it with others.
Correct.
And I think that it is what I'm learning about what the African Fire Mission truly is about. It's not the immediate fix, right? The fast fix, because we can do that.
Yep.
Right. It's the long-term fix.
It's a long-term.
And it's really cool because I come down here for a week. And I serve, and then I go back home, and you're here, and you get to see the day in and day out, and you're in the grind with your people. And I think it's commendable that you commit your life to the people that you are from.
Serving, correct.
And you have the ability to serve in a different way than anyone else on this team does.
Deeply humbled.
And it's been cool because I had a chance to talk to Benson. And just bouncing the cultural differences that are different between the States and here in Africa. Yeah. My hope is that by no means has anything I've said been insulting to you. And
absolutely
I try to preface it, but it's always nice to have you and Benson who understand that we mean well.
Absolutely. And it's unscripted. Even as men enter into their, their man cave, and we're together, we should be vulnerable to each other because we mean well for each other, and we want you to know that you have support, peer support. Being a father is not easy because the mom throws everything at you and expects you to have all the answers. But the truth sometimes is like you are so blank, like blank. What do I do here? Right. But you have to make a straight face, like, I'm the boss. So we're hoping we're encouraging somebody out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with our story, and maybe out of this 1 hour speech or talk, you can pick about 2 seconds. Yeah. And that will make you push another 4 years. Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Jose, thanks so much for coming on the show,
You're
bro.
welcome, brother.
I love you. I love what you're doing here.
Love you too, brother.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's keep strong. Let's keep encouraging the fathers and keep strong. Yep. You're the best thing. You brought in good life, and may God bless you and keep you all.
There it is. Perfect. Can't say anything else, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Love it. Stay tuned. We're putting new shows out every week, and go out there and be some strong dads.
All righty. Goodbye, y'all.
Casey's is a premier garden center and gift shop located in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Casey's offers a wide selection of plants, landscaping materials, home and garden decor, and gifts for every occasion. Casey's is committed to providing exceptional service, a unique shopping experience, and value to every customer. Stop in and see what makes Casey's so unique. Located at 21481 State Line Road, Lawrenceburg, Indiana, or call 812-537-3800. Let Casey's help you add beauty to your home.